I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what the I'm doing. Hi, this is Buddy J Pop, but you can call me anytime. Today in this video is just gonna be basically giving a semi-tutorial on how to move and loop the killers, so you won't have to have troubles on what to do. Side note, not all killers are going to be same as always. Most of them have abilities that can counter on loops. I'm not a professional person, but I do have some knowledge to help a little. Let's get started. Camera angles is really important and useful for when you are trying to know where and what the killer is going to do next. Most beginners don't set up a camera placement for themselves because they're always watching in front of them the whole time, which causes them to collide with the killer sometimes. So you want to make sure you can move your camera during chases, that way you'll last longer for when looping in your surroundings. I've already made a video guide on how to look behind you. If you haven't already, I'd be sure to check it out, link in the description. You'd want to steady your camera a little downwards, almost looking at the floor, but not completely. Take my point of view for an example. Slightly look down almost 60 degrees so you can get the perfect angle on where to loop around you and the killer. Apologies if my explaining in degrees is terrible, but you'd want to keep your camera angle about there. So once you know how to angle your camera, you're ready for step 2. This can be a little difficult for many new players since the tutorial does not show you much on how to generally find pallets and tiles. When you do stumble upon the pallet, you always want to make sure to see if it's loopable because there are pallets and small tiles that is really hard to loop on and it's just not worth much to loop. And always remember, when you do pass by a pallet, do not immediately drop it because it will affect your teammates' chase pressure to be very short because the pallets will be gone and die really fast. There is a perk that can help with finding pallets and windows very easily called Windows of Opportunity, which can be purchased by Kate Denson, or if you're lucky, find it in the Shrine of Secrets. I'm going to be showing you my on-screen keyboard while looping to give you an idea on what to be pressing while looping the killer. Remember, it's all about patience and mind gaming all together for you and the killer. To show a brief little example, you always want to loop in sideways so that you have eyes on where you're going to be going to the right and the killer to the left. And if you're looping to the left, you're on your killer to the right. It can be pretty challenging to keep all this memorized in your head, but once you keep practicing, you'll start to understand things easily. So to start off slow, we're getting chased to the left, so what you want to do is always have your A button along with shift held at all times. Shift is like the main button to hold since it's like the button to sprint. But in this scenario, we're getting chased to the left, so you always want to hold A until the killer decides to do what's called a mind game. So like before, instead of holding A, you want to hold D instead, and make sure you tighten the loop is occasionally pressing W, or in case you're getting too close, you step back slight further with S. And once the killer gets too close to you, you can immediately press spacebar to drop the pallet at the killer's face. Even if it wasn't a killer stun, you still wasted a lot of precious time for the killer. Once you have all 3 steps learned and memorized, you should be all set to loop a killer. Remember, all killers are very different from one another. Some have the ability to cut you off loops or even force you to leave loops. I can work on what all killers can do on a separate video. If you did enjoy the video however those other people say in the end of the video, I do stream on Twitch under the name Buddy J Pal. Come check me out for more DVD games and other things as well. Try to help me reach 500 followers by the end of this year. And as always, take care.